Good morning. I am really amazed by a lot of the posts that I see on Facebook. Some people post some really personal stuff out there. Other people post a lot of questions about opinions or post their opinions and get a lot of response on that. It's amazing to watch the discussion that happens after a lot of posts. Several weeks ago, one of my sisters at church posted a picture of a girl and a New York City police officer. The young lady was screaming right in the face of this police officer. I mean, she was right in the face of that police officer. And her mouth was open. You could tell she was really yelling, and her mouth was right here. It looked like she was going to bite the chin of that police officer. They were so close, I don't see how they weren't touching like that. The caption on that picture said, "I hear a lot about police officers needing more training. But it appears that some people need more training in honesty and respect." My first response to that picture was, that lady's really lucky she's not yelling like that in my face. But that comes from my younger years when I had a rather short fuse. My second response was, it's obvious that that police officer is well trained, because with her screaming right in his face, he never moved. He held his position, and he looked right over the top of that lady's head where he was not in eye-to-eye contact with her. He was a well-trained, well-disciplined police officer. My third response was, how dumb does this lady have to be protesting like that about a system, and that system at that moment in time was what was keeping her from getting the snot kicked out of her. I just don't understand it. In life, what matters is us loving one another, loving our enemies, our faith expressing itself in love, and our obedience to the things that pleases our Father. I want to read this morning 1 Peter chapter 2, beginning in verse 13. I'm going to repeat this first verse for emphasis. Verse 13 says, "Submit yourselves for the Lord's sake to every authority instituted among men." Listen to that again. Submit yourself for the Lord's sake to every authority instituted among men, whether to the king as the superior authority or to the governors who are sent by him to punish those who do wrong and to commend those who do right. For it is God's will that by doing good you should silence the ignorant talk of foolish men. Live as free men, but do not use your freedom as a cover-up for evil. Live as servants of God. Show proper respect to everyone. Love the brotherhood of believers. Fear God. Honor the king. Some of that is tough when we think about what political party is in power at the time. But the words of God transcend all of that. Be safe. Stay well out there.